guys, I'm doing a video on turning fog lights on a factory switch for my Ford F-150, and I'm doing that using, I just removed, there was a bulb here, right here, and I removed it, and I just ripped it off with some pliers, and now I'm going to try to connect these prongs, not the ones on the outside. So not these, but the ones on the inside, figure out which one's positive, negative, connect those, probably solder them just to be safe. And then I have a factory thing to plug back into my OEM switch, and then I hit my fog lights and it'll be amber for the snow. All right, I will let you know what's next. You can't tell if it's positive or negative, but if you go out to your truck and you line up this connector piece, when you look at it, the one on the right, your right of this little nub here, where that's what holds it in place to the actual truck, is the positive, and the other one on the left is the negative. So hope that helps if you're doing this. All right, quick update again. Got these things hooked up and I tested them and they work. So here's what we started with, and then I just connected. I actually ended up using, here I'll show you guys. 1 second. All right, so what I used was these guys. I used, well, it's none of these. Let's see if there's one in there. Yeah, this. See this? I used those onto these the metal spades. There were some smaller ones and big ones. I used the blue. It didn't really matter the size for the negative, and there were some red smaller ones for the positive. The reds fit better, but they both fit, so no issues there. And then yeah, so each one, I mean, basically, like the spades, just like right there, same thing. There's two coming out right here. I fit those on there, and then I used heat shrink, and I'm a fan of the lighter method. And I connected them on there, so they're very secure. And then I just wrapped around the whole thing. You can see that the tape on there is pretty tight, because there's a natural gasket, and you can see that it shapes around there. So that's pretty tight. I'd like to get some kind of waterproof eventually, like more than just tape. But this is, I don't know, I did a good job taping it. So it sounds stupid, but if you know, you know. So those are good, and I did test them and they work. And then a secret, not a secret, but this is, I always like doing this. So I've done headlights before and other lighting things, and I always like to use this to make sure that they work. So I tested them on the truck as well to make sure, but just put your positive with a red wire, negative with your black, and then make sure you have enough on the end there to use them. And sometimes you have to use your thumb and space them out or whatever to whatever you're connecting it to. Like if it's like, oh, here, you gotta be like, whoa, or whatever, but it works out. And then make sure you're positive on positive. Yep. All right. So obviously it's a 9-volt, so it doesn't have the same voltage as your truck, but it's the right type to allow you to test it, and it's just a big help. So yeah, I'll show you when they're on the truck with the switch and install. The next steps are to just so I need to fasten this, or no wait, that needs to fasten on the truck, and then I'll figure out the right looseness, the right adjustment, and the right placement. So yeah, these were $25 on Amazon. I can link them. They feel pretty solid to me. Just seeing the light, it's still daylight out, but I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be pretty bright. I think maybe eventually I might want another set for like forward, which these are spot, and then some for the side. But again, these are like $25, and they're just for like, I don't have fog lights right now, and like if I go to the snow at all, I want to be able to see. So that's just kind of why I got these for now. they're not a forever solution. I mean, what is a forever solution these days in life? But yeah. All right, so we got them on. They're just kind of like, I don't have a bumper right now, so they're just on like that. If you watch, that's just kind of how they look though. I'll turn them off in a second. But how I connected them was, so I don't have a bumper, but eventually I'll have mounts eventually, but I just put them onto these, whatever, these are for like your bumper, and so I just use, and put it under here. I strung this, which is, normally I think just comes down from here. I think it just comes down into your bumper. I put it back through this cavity and then around this mount, just so there wasn't so much play. So that's, I mean, it's not tight, but it's not like super loose. It's a little cleaner and hopefully a little bit protected from the rain because it's underneath whatever's under here, which is like this mat thingy. But yeah, just in the garage. That's the light output just in the garage. They're probably aimed a little too high. Actually, no, they're not, because I'm on a slope. Yeah, I just have my parking lights, which lights up that cool light. I really like those, made those. Make a video on those someday. But yeah, so let's go in here. See, you can see those are on. They're on. Hit that. They turn off. Sorry about the noise. On. Off, on, off. But if you, for some reason, if you have your headlights on, oh, I guess you can have both. But I know if you have your brights on, your fog lights don't work. But I also know the trick for that. I'll make a video on that someday. So yeah, mission accomplished. They're off now. That is how they look. I need to get rid of this wreath. Christmas is over. That's a pretty mean looking front end. This is probably gonna be the picture or whatever. What do you call those? All right, anyways, thanks for watching. There's gonna be a lot more content for this truck because I love this body style and year of truck, and that's what I have, and sort of, you know, do the best with what you can. Anyways, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.